think we're rolling. And good news. Good news. Cigarette juice. Oh, Joe Dirt's on, guys. Oh, yeah, this is a classic scene. That's a classic right there. This is where the guy catches on fire because he's peeing on the fire covered in oil. Good stuff. I'm done with that fart. You want that? That's a good one. This one's just this. This movie's full of classic lines. Welcome everybody in. Hey, look what's on. She's not looking yet.
What? Oh my god.
It's Joe Dirt. Now he's gonna fight this guy, but this guy's gonna catch on fire. It's okay. It's okay. May have screwed up. Hopefully the audio is good. I think I may have just knocked the audio out, but I think we're good. It's probably a little late for Paul to come in here. I think we might have lost Paul on these Friday night streams because I haven't been. I'm just not going live during the SmackDown unless I can get a good hour of it in for the stream. So if I'm gonna do a stream, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit and check out a comic book. Check out a comic book. Excuse me. Just went for a Randall. But I had a couple options here tonight. By the way, Josh O'Leary, Friday Night Josh, Superhouse Extra Extra, YouTube channel. Let me get the plugs in. Check out Pro Wrestling Sauce every Wednesday at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Superhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel, and House Assembly every Sunday at 9 o'clock. Like and subscribe. We've got a lot of content here, along with Survivor Digest every Thursday. Check out my review of every episode of this season of Survivor, season 49. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out as well. All right, that's it. That's plugs over. Plugs over, and that's the intro. Oh yeah, I love Joe Dirt, man. It's the best. And Friday Night Josh is just a small little Friday stream, right? No big deal. And I'm just gonna keep testing this live stream out on YouTube because we used to get viewers in here like by the by the 10s and the 20s. And now it has just dwindled down to nothing. And I'm not sure what the reasoning for that is. Oops. Not sure what the reasoning for that is. Oh, this is such a good scene. But we had a couple options here. I was gonna take a look at Man Thing. The Man Thing. I have the fabulous first issue here that we're able to flip through, but I think we flipped through this. And I need somebody in here to, jog my memory on that, but I'm pretty sure we read through that. Right? All right. So, what I have picked out for us tonight, for us this evening, is a nice little comic here. Nice little comic here called Moon Knight. Hi, Strangers. Part 1 of 4. And good news. More good news. Right? I have part 2. I have part 2 as well. So if the first one is juicy and we like what we're viewing upon the first one, maybe we'll take a look at that second one. This is a nice little 2-pack combo here. from the dollar bin somewhere. Right? Right. All right. Let me get it out of the packaging. Oh wait, we have looked at this. We've looked at this. Yeah, I've looked at this one before. This one's got. Let me look at it again. Oh, I've got two Tony Hawk. This has. Look at that. Check this out. I don't know if we've looked at this. Maybe I've just seen this ad a bunch. But check this out. What do you think about two Tonys? Huh? Double Tony Hawk. That glare from the light. Look at double Tony. Damn, dude. Laura, you seeing this? This is two-tone. This is what you call two-tone. When you got two tones, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Laura, did you see this?
Wow.
Two-tone. It's two-tone.
Okay.
Yep. That's the joke. Oh. Okay, can we hit that light? Is there any way I can hit that light just for a moment? They're not. We don't have to. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Just a glare from up above. It's fine. Just leave it on. No one's in here. I don't even know if this thing is live because last night I had issues with this thing connecting to the, or what do you call it? Downloading the video. I couldn't get it to download the video. Or what do you call it? Not download. Jeez, I'm brain fogged as hell. I couldn't get it to finish processing the video. There you go. Finish processing. I didn't understand what the deal was with that. I did like a little tiny 40-minute stream last night on Survivor Digest, and after I was done, it was gone. I'm like, what's the deal with that? Oh, my knee hurts. Took a couple of good slams today on the skateboard, guys. Took a couple good slams. Had to pick a rock out of my hand there. Got a nice little lump on my knee. I'm pretty bruised up. But, that comes with it, I guess. It's all fun and games. And then I get hurt. That's how it goes. I think I've stalled long enough. Let's look at Moon Knight, right? Let's take a look. Moon Knight. Hi, Strangers. Part 1 of 4. Here it is. Here's your front cover. This is a nice front cover. I like this front cover a lot. I like how there's different little color Moon Knight dudes at the top here. There's one here, and there's one here as well. See that? It's real nice. I like that a lot. And this is High Strangers, Part 1 of 4, Out of Darkness. Haunted by the deeds of a dead man, returns a hero of mystery. It's Moon Knight. Moon Knight had a little bit of a resurgence a few years ago. Wasn't it Pedro Pascal playing his ass? I could be wrong. I don't quite remember, but these are some really cool comic books. We've looked at this one, I think, before, but I don't think we gave it its own proper due. You know what I'm saying? More colorful than the food in the lunchroom. The Game Boy Color ad. You don't get much better than that. You know you want some of Miss Pidlin's peas. You know you want some of Miss Pidlin's peas. All right. And we don't read these comic books here. This is just a viewing. I'm not just going to sit here and read the comic book. We're just going to take a peek at the art and get a little bit of the gist of the story of what's going on here. You know, and I'm gonna have to lift these pages up a little bit so we can see the art here. And I like the design of Moon Knight. I think he's one of my favorite designed characters. You know, what is it? The video game Assassin's Creed definitely, excuse me, stepped in and took from this design. Like, look at this cool dude, man. He's holding like the flashlight in his mouth thing, but it looks like a Randall. It's pretty dope. A Randall is a cigarette, for those that don't know. Bang, you're dead. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, dude. Now we're talking, dude. That is a sick yo-yo ad. Yo mega yo-yos. Look at that thing, dude. You know you're gonna, oh my god, look at that. Walk the dog. Walk this dog. I'd like to, man. Look at these bad boys. Hell yeah. Those are some good looking yo-yos. What do we got here? Ah, Moon Knight. Just badass as hell, dog. Look at him there in the bottom corner. Ah, an ad for Risk, the game of global domination. Better roll sixes. Yeah, well, I think that's like going on right now. I think they're taking a big risk. Getting a little zany with the pages. Like, this art is just badass. This is from 1998. As it says in the title here, this is a 1998 edition. So right before the new millennium. Moon Knight's always got like that badass just walk. I just like the design of this dude. He's kind of got like a space ghost, coast to coast vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling Space Ghost. I'm feeling yeah, that's about it. Space Ghost. He's very Space Ghosty. You gotta have a scene in a diner. It's not a comic book unless there's a scene in a diner. Like, it's not a superhero comic book unless there's a scene in a diner. Look at him just jumping out that window too, just yeeting himself out that window. Is that what that guy's saying? Is he saying yeet? East Coast Comics ad? Pretty cool. Digging it. Is that Moon Knight in the diner? Free Marvel Comics? These were free? Dang, man, they'd send you one for free from milehighcomics.com/free/paid advertisement here. But free. Free comics. Whoa, dude. Chill out, old man. Holy shit, dude. Whoa. Whoa. This dude is putting one right through his neck. Oh. dang, man, this guy is evil, and he's just laughing about it afterwards. Ha! Just damn. You better watch out. You better watch out because all of these video games are now available for PlayStation. Okay, we got. Dude, I can't even pronounce these. Soldier Frontier, Final Fantasy Tactics, Bushido Blade. I don't know any of these games, but I bet you they were badass. All of them. And if you had them, I probably thought that you were cool. I don't have it. I didn't have any of them. Not familiar. Which is a disappointment to a lot of people. They're like, you don't play video games. You're not into video games. I don't like video games. I do like video games, just not like, I don't know. I guess it's just not playing them. I appreciate the art and the characters and the lore. You know, it's bound to happen. It wasn't. This comic wasn't sexy enough. You know, it's bound to happen. Bullpen bulletins. These are actually really fun to read. I have a lot of fun, more fun reading these sometimes than I do the comic. Sometimes I like just reading what people send in, what people complain about, or what people like at the time. You know, there's a lot of Bill Clinton jokes at this time. You'll find those a lot of Bill Clinton jokes in the write-ins. So, like I said, you knew this comic wasn't sexy enough yet. So now we got some smoking, we got some sex appeal. This is a. Oh yeah, here we go. Uh-oh, I don't know if this is YouTube. YouTube friendly here. It's getting a little too spice. Oh my goodness, it's gonna get more spice, guys. I didn't realize Moon Knight was so spicy. My apologies. My apologies. I didn't realize Moon Knight was so spicy. Right? Oh, geez, guys. It just keeps getting spicier. I forgot what was going on in the story. Now there's a shark. Now there's a shark. This thing's got a lot of chapters. This thing's going chapter by chapter. Subscribing to X-Men 35th anniversary. Damn, dude. I forgive you, but my Tommy gun don't. Right? This shot right here. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking just Moon Knight Cave almost. Looks like pretty cool. Oh shit. Hold on, I didn't even know that was good. There's 2 pages. We accidentally saw something we weren't supposed to yet. That was exciting. You know, I don't think we did look at this, but it's been a while. It's been before we've been doing the weekly comic book look throughs. Look at him, he's turning into the night up there. Cuss. Whole wonk. Look at that. Whole wonk. I love that. Whole wonk's a good one. All right, here we go. Here's the meat and potatoes. That back page ad, you know, it's the one. That back page ad. Damn, Moon. Damn, Moon. Timbaland. Tim's bio from the motion picture Life from the Basement. In stores November 24th. Wow. I know everyone was excited about that. I know that did probably record numbers. Probably record numbers from Timbaland. Congratulations, Tim. Great job. That's it. That's Moon Knight 1. The beautiful Tony Hawk had on the back. Right? See, I was doing more of this than playing video games. I was ripping, dude. Might as well be my head right there. Right? Right. Can't believe no one's in here on a spicy Friday night. Oh, my shoulder. I took that slam, like I said. Oh, there's the General and Shaq. Ugh. These fucking assholes. They're always popping up, man. Shaq, dude. This guy just keeps making giant gummies of things. Like, he's like, look at my new gummies. I got new gummies. And then he's out here shilling with the General. Shilling with Shaq, you know. I don't trust Shaq. I don't trust Shaq as far as I can throw him, and that's not at all. Shaq's a big man. I won't be able to throw Shaq. You know, Shaq will just like advertise anything. Shaq will be like, "These are my favorite. I love these tampons. These are my favorite kind." Something is not for him at all, you know. Listen to the Shaq cast. You gotta have a Shaq pack, baby. Shaq. Gotta have a Shaq pack, baby. Shaq. Let me take a peek at number 2. I just want to see what's in here, man. Why not, right? Ooh, Blade. Video cassette and DVD, baby. Ooh, yes. Both options. Sick. A little bit of a glare. I'm sorry, guys. Is that right? No one's in here. If anybody's watching the after stream, though, you know, they might be. They might be. Look at that Bigfoot sighting. See that? It's Bigfoot. Just confirming him, you know. Confirming Bigfoot once again. Here's that Game Boy Color ad we saw on the front back page of issue 1. Here it is again. There's the yo-yos. Yeah, I kind of want one of these Yomega yo-yos. I have some yo-yos, and the yo-yos I have a couple of them. I think they're over there in that basket. The one I have is really cool. My dad brought it back for me from a work trip, and he's like, "I brought you back something," and it was a yo-yo, and it was very sick because it made crazy noises, and it would hang like for a long time without you having to do shit. And I like that yo-yo, and I still have it, and I put new batteries in it, and it still works, and it's sick. Xylo, what's going on, dude? Nobody was up in here for the longest time, dude. Nobody was up in here. No Paul. I think this stream's just gotten a little bit too late for Paul on a Friday. But I checked out a whole comic book already. I went through a whole comic book. I did watch SmackDown. I didn't react to any of it live. Dang, nobody? Yeah, nobody, dude. And part of it's kind of like a test, really. I'm testing out different variations because I'm seeing what's going on with this YouTube live. Because I used to get tons of people in there. YouTube used to feed my lives to the thing, and now it just doesn't do it anymore. I don't know if it has to do with it, if it's Streamlabs or if it's YouTube. But I've changed a couple different things, and I'm testing it out. And so far, nobody but you guys. I feel like nobody but the subscribers get it thrown into the feed, which is odd. I have it so whenever yeah, that's how you should do it, Xylo. I feel like that's how anybody with a that wants to that likes hanging out would do that. I do that. I have a bunch of shows I have little notifications for. And by the way, I have Joe Dirt on the television right now. Classic. I love this movie. But yeah, just to finish my thought on yo-yos, I want these yo-yos. Maybe I'll try to find these yo-yos. These are sick. Because I have one kind of like this, but it's not that exactly. But yeah, I want one. I want one, dude. Yeah, SmackDown was good, Xylo. You forgot yo-yos were a thing? Yeah, so do I, man. You forget they're a thing until you get one, and you're like, oh shit, yo-yos kind of dope. Like, and I had a really cool one. I have some really cool ones. I have one over there that's pretty cool. I'd have to dig through and find it, but I have one over there. It's pretty awesome. Shout out to yo-yos. I always liked weird things like yo-yos, um, puppets, juggling, hacky sack. If it was like a oddball type of thing, I was probably doing it. Like, surprised I wasn't riding around on a fucking unicycle, right? Nah, I was cool a little bit at least. I started a skateboard. I'm cool a little bit, right? Yo, you want to know something funny? Wait, today I found a Roman Reigns shield vest in my closet. Surprisingly, oh man, a shield vest, like the vest he had, but it's like the Roman Reigns version. I think I remember them selling that. That's a kind of a relic, or kind of a Roman relic, because that's like for Roman one. You know what I'm saying? That's like Roman one on the main roster. It's pretty crazy. You forgot how to ride a skateboard, dude? So did I. Thought I would too, because it had been like, I mean, I would skate maybe like once every year, once or twice every year. And I would just do like maybe one or two tricks that I knew how to do, and then I never busted a sweat. Now I'm out there busting sweats, man, busting mad sweats, uh, pumping mad leg muscle, and taking slams, taking gnarly slams that I probably should not be taking. I'm trying to be more careful, but I am taking falls. I had to pick a rock out of my hand earlier because I slid and stupid gravel went into my hand. Dum dum. Yeah, like the old ones. Oh yeah, the I knew exactly which vest you're talking about because I kind of remember them selling that, and I remember that came with like a combo too. You could get like a vest and a glove. the glove for the hand. SmackDown seemed decent. It was decent, and it seemed like they were like trying. Right? They were trying. Like, because Julia's kind of been on like this like lackluster, title reign with the United States Championship for the women over there. And she's got a mouthpiece that she has. It's kind of unnecessary, but they kind of used it to their full potential here tonight, which I enjoyed. On that side of things, like I said, the women do really good, and then you had Sami Zayn and Aleister Black have a really good match actually. I didn't really care for the finish, just the Damian Priest interruption. That's so overdone and so boring, but the crowd was really for Aleister. They were kind of pumped up for Aleister a little too much almost. You had the glove too, but you don't know where it is. Shit, dude. My brother's got a bunch of stuff in his room. I don't want to go through all his stuff, but he's got, old t-shirt after old t-shirt. He's got all the good old shirts because I would give him my old shirts because they'd get too small for me. And then he ends up with the whole collection, Dude, so do I. I got so much, man. I got a whole storage unit full of shit. I just definitely like a hoarder of sorts. I love collecting and I love art and yeah, love all that shit. Every day you're opening a chest, finding something. Oh, dude, I love it though. I love like looking through stuff that I'm like, oh shit, I haven't looked at this in like 3 years. Or like a book I used to look at all the time or something like that. Like that's a great feeling. A nostalgia throwback feeling is a good feeling when you like you know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, like looking through an old yearbook or something like that. Like that's you're like, shit, I used to look at this all the time when I was in like sixth grade. And that like do it again. That's how I feel when I'm on the skateboard. Like for your mind kind of like forgets how old you are for a little bit. Like one day I found an old fidget spinner. Well, that's not that old. To me, I feel like that was just like, I mean, I guess it is kind of old. I feel like it was 8 years ago. The craze, the fidget spinner craze. That is a while. Is it 8 years? Good lord. Yeah, you haven't seen one in 8 years, probably. Almost a decade. It's crazy. It's kind of depressing. Weird how fast the years went by. Oh, dude. You're telling me, man. Time flies, man. Everything's digital. We're all looking at screens way too long, man. You're looking at one right now, and I'm looking at one too. We're almost like looking at each other, which is weird. It's weird how that works, right? I think it's all these guys' fault. Look at that. I turn the page, and look who's here. It's the aliens. I believe they're probably responsible here. They're probably responsible. It's probably some of the spheres and um, drones floating around in the sky. Um, New Jersey is toxic and smells like waste, and there are aliens everywhere over there. So help. I'm just kidding. I feel like 2020 was a good year for WWE, but 2020 is almost 6 years ago now. Dude, 2020 was terrible. 20 well, most of 2020 like was terrible because that was like the COVID year, dude. That was like Drew beating Big Show at WrestleMania. Oh, dude, go back and watch like some COVID WWE. It's dystopian. It's like weird. It's weird that shit even happened. To be honest, you like look at it, talk about it, time flying. You're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, that was 6 years ago, dude. That's crazy, Zylo. Yeah, but WWE is kind of good. Yeah, because they were trying different shit. They were trying different shit, which was cool. I mean, some of it was cool. Some of it did not work at all, but some of it was good. I will give you that. But the what they call it, the Thunderdome, dude. Oh God, the Thunderdome. That thing was terrible. Oh, there's that PlayStation ad again. I didn't have any of these games, but if I did, it would have been a lot cooler. Yeah, trying something different for Bray. Which Bray is my absolute favorite. Okay, so you would get along with Jake. If you like Bray, you know what? We'll take a little. We'll take a. This is just you here, Zyla. Maybe we'll take a little field trip. Let me get a sip. We'll take a little field trip, and we'll check out some memorabilia. Right? Yeah, it's dark. Hold on. Where's the? There we go. There we are. All right. Thunderdome sounds scary now. Kind of does. Welcome to the Thunderdome. All right. We got some memorabilia in here that I can show you. This is some of my old collection, but some of it becomes Jake's. But you said Bray Wyatt's your favorite, and we have some Bray Wyatt stuff, I think. So yes, there's a painting that was done for my brother, because he was a very big Bray Wyatt fan as well. Very big Bray Wyatt fan. And a friend of his did this painting for him, which is really cool. Check that out, Zylo. I thought this thing was sick. I'm not sure if they're still like tight or not, but this painting was sick, and my brother still has it, and I thought it was awesome. Right? And since Bray's your favorite, I thought you would enjoy that. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, I know. My brother really liked the whole Fiend character. He was into the Fiend. And I liked the Fiend too. I was into the Fiend. Was that the Carlito shirt? No, that's not the Carlito. I was wondering if the Carlito shirt was in here. I'd show that one off. Jake sometimes has some good old wrestling shirts, but I think he may have gone through them and put them in storage or something. You know? He may have done that. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. What's this, Jake? What is this? What is this? Just kidding. Oh, yeah, there's Jake's catchphrase shirt. Eat, sleep, make a stink, repeat. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's just going through Jake's wardrobe there. Lucky me, I was at Bray's last match of the 2023 Royal Rumble. Were you really? Well, I was at Baron Corbin's last... Try to one-up you, that'd be funny. Nah. That's sick, though, Zylo. That's one to hold dear. Right? Wasn't that against LA Knight? Didn't he wrestle LA Knight in like one of his last matches? In like a Slim Jim match or some shit? From what I remember, it was like him versus LA Knight in a Slim Jim match. Dang, Jake, you got some like fresh ass brand new hoodies up in here that you didn't even wear like once. Crazy. I'm looking for your what happened to all your wrestling shirts, man? Ridiculous, dude. That's a damn shame, Jake. He used to have a lot of good wrestling shirts. Now he's got zero amount of good wrestling shirts available. Ooh, but look what's up top there. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. It's at the tippy. I think it may have shorted out when I dropped the camera. Yeah, the old Bray figure. He's got a bunch of them. I just don't know where all of his stuff is. Like, oh my god. Who's wearing these socks, right? Who's busting these out? Let's have a sock drawer with one sock in it. No, nothing good, man. This is just like old storage stuff. I don't think there's any more wrestling stuff, dude. He used to have so much more wrestling shirts, and it's a lack of wrestling shirts in here, dude. What happened to all the wrestling shirts? Like, you used to have so many, Jake. Where's CM Punk? He must have put those in storage somewhere. They've got to be in a storage. Yeah, because these are all like sleep pants. He's got the John Cena farewell shirt, but I'm not finding any not a single wrestling tee in here. What's with that? Oh, this is a good t-shirt though. Every Wednesday night right here on the channel. I have a collection of WWE figures and they all just fell. Oh shit. Damn, dude, I probably need to get out of here then, because if that thing falls from up there, I'm toast. It's got some heavy shit up there. It's like title belts and stuff. The socks were ridiculous, dude. Big cast. All right, well, there you go. That's your little field trip. I don't know where all his stuff is. Probably in a storage unit or in a box. It's been put away in a box. They say his wrestling shirt days are over because that's what he says. He's joined the army and his wrestling shirt days are over. No, I don't know. They're probably just with him. Probably took most of them with him. Right? He is in the army, by the way, Jacob. Your other co-host on Pro Wrestling Sauce. That's the thing with the figure collection. When you win one move, they all fall. Oh yeah, dude. Especially if you have them out of the box. Jake used to have a ton of them out of the box, hanging out around here. I don't know what happened to all of them. They're all in another box in a storage unit somewhere. Because they're not in here. I'll tell you that. They're not in here. He used to have a lot of cool. Now he's got nothing. All these drawers are empty. This man took everything with him. No, nothing. Nothing good, Xylo. Nothing good. Well, what should we do? Should we go check out the rest of that comic book? Or should we see if that yo-yo? See, I want to find that yo-yo. That's what I want to do. I want to find that yo-yo. So let's do it. I know it's in there somewhere. We'll find it. Let's see. That's still a cool painting of Bray. Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. It's just, oh, dude. We're in luck. We're in luck. It is a cool painting of Bray. I'm not sure who painted it. It was one of Jake's friends. Somebody painted it for Jake. I can't quite remember who. But somebody did. And we're going to get set up to do some yo-yoing. Okay? We're going to do some yo-yoing. Why not? Let's do a little yo-yo party. All right? Do a little yo-yo party. Yo-yo. All right, we're going to do a little yo-yo party here. Because this is our Blaster Z yo-yo. The Blaster Z. It's from like the 90s. My dad brought it home for me from a work trip, and I've had it a long time. I liked it because it lit up and it made cool sounds. I think I have a yo-yo that looks like it's been through war. Dude, I'm surprised I took such good care of this thing. But I have had it a long time. It sat in a box of yo-yos. I still have my whole box of yo-yos. Still have it. So let's check it out. Let's see if we can get this this yo-yo to yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Did you like that? Did you see the hang time on that sucker, dude? Look at this. Ready? Oh! Dang, man. Dang, this yo-yo is good. That's definitely a sick yo-yo. Yeah, you see like the ease you can just like, it's a really good beginner starter yo-yo. Even with my hurt hand here, this Blaster Z yo-yo is a top-notch quality, fun light up sound yo-yo. Like, wow. It doesn't sound every time. It is old. And I've kind of I think if you do it fast, too fast, it's not going to do it. So you kind of got to, yeah, you got to kind of hit it slow. You know. Ah, I'm not good at yo-yos, guys. I like them, but I'm not good at them. I'm not like that guy on TikTok who can just break dance and do a yo-yo. You know. Let's hit a couple more pumps with this bad boy. Oh, come on, one more sound. Oh. Yo-yo, dude. Who's got yo-yo game? Who? Who? That's a cool yo-yo. See, you get it, Xylo. Xylo understands. He gets it. He knows what's cool and what's not. You know what I'm saying? You know what's cool? Watch this. Watch how close I can get to the camera. Ready? Oh, that was cool. That was cool. Right? It's dangerous, but it's cool. Right? Get real close. Like, oh, that's too close. That's too close. I'm getting dangerous here. This turned into a zany, dangerous stream, right? Now we're done with that. I had to bust out the yo-yo though, dude. Had to bust out the yo-yo. I only promised part one of the comic. Right? I only promised part one. It's not a big deal. They get a yo-yo too. Like, why didn't you look at the second half of the comic? Someone might say that. but doubtful. I remember I had a yo-yo I was using. I was using it, and one time I gave myself a black eye. Oh yeah, that'll happen. I could see that happening. You know those like sticky hands? I'm sorry that happened to you, Xylo. That is it's a really funny way to get a black eye, though. Remember those like really sticky hands that like stretch? Well, me and my mom were stretching one time, and we were like trying to see how far it could go across like the apartment we were in, and uh, I was on like one side of the apartment, she was on the other, and we had that thing stretched out far. My mom let go, and that thing snapped back, and it hit me in the neck, and I had like a crazy tiny handprint welt on my neck, and it hurt like a bitch. It stung, and I was like, ah. They're dangerous. When that happened, I was in pain, but I was laughing. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because it is kind of funny. Oh man, I've been looking for this brush. It's a good beard brush, this one. I thought I may have had another yo-yo in here, but I don't. I don't have another yo-yo in here. Nope. Yeah. I don't think I have any other gizmos or gadgets in this thing. It's mostly pins. I did clean it out the other day. Right? That's cool. That's cool. Nice. Ah. Yeah, yeah. Let's finish up looking at this book. Right? All right, Xylo. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. It's good hanging out on a Friday night with you, bro. I enjoy the company and the conversation. You saw another AI video of Jerry the King Lawler dying today. Oh my God, Xylo! Actually, I thought of you. So there's like a craze right now on Facebook. So all the boomers love going on Facebook, and they're all tricked by all the AI. And there's videos right now of these people standing on like glass bridges. They'll be on like a glass see-through bridge, and a woman or like a man comes up with a mallet and then breaks the bridge, and everybody falls into the ocean below or whatever it may be. And I thought it would be funny to make an AI video of like Jerry the King Lawler getting into like a crazy like death trap scenario, like he's on a roller coaster, his like head gets taken off or something. Oh my God. Your mom saw one of those videos and she was shocked. Dude, they look so fake. I'm like, how are people being fooled by this, dude? There was a baby like underwater, and this dog comes up and like swims up to it and saves it. And all these bots and trickled, peppered in there with real old people on Facebook are like, "Oh my God, thank God for that dog." It's I'm afraid we've gotten too far advanced for some of the people still alive. That's what I'm afraid of. Those AI, but if we can get a Jerry the King Lawler AI video, Xylo, if you could work on that, if you can make that happen, I may have to throw a couple bones your way, man. I may have to make you an employee here. It's gonna it's gonna be that one day we're gonna be ran by the fake AI. Be that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be that one day we're gonna be ran by the fake AI. Well, I think we're kind of already in that zone, dude. I think we're kind of already in that zone. I think you throw enough fake in with the real, people won't decipher. People will just choose not to decipher between the two, right? People can suspend disbelief for tons of things, but you know, it's harder to do in that way. So if you just keep blasting it, eventually people get used to it, which is sad because everything used to look kind of cool. Like when you look through these old comic books, everything looked pretty cool. Everything looked like you put some work into it. People cared. Now people just type in a prompt and it farts out a generic dog shit image that it just pulls from the internet that you could have done yourself. You had just you probably would have done a better job too. Yeah, everyone that said we were going to get flying cars in 2025. Now we're getting fake AI videos. Yeah, I know. I know. And they're lame as fuck too. They're like super like boomer. Like only only boomers are freaking like shocked and like awed at these AI videos. Like anybody under the age of 40 is like, yeah, that looks dumb. Like what is that? What am I looking at? You know? Like when you can just like shit out your own uh crappily made Pixar movie. I lose interest. Like I'm almost more interested in things that I know like people worked on, or like if it's like individually sourced and not a big name conglomerate brand. Like right now we're looking at a Marvel comic, and I'm really more interested in the smaller name brands and the self-published type of comics. I think those are sick, right? Every but everyone did say we were going to get flying cars. We did not. We did not. Right? We have things that fly, but not cars. Dude, this comic book is just as spicy as the last one. All right, I'm going to show you something on this next page real quick, Xylo, and you tell me what you think here. Okay? What's this intending? All right. AI last year looked so bad, but now it's definitely advanced now. It has advanced, but it still looks like shit. I still don't like the way it looks, like gross. And I mean, even when there's like a fake AI person or whatever, they're not really not doing much. Like you can't really get them to do a lot without it looking like dog shit. But look at this. What's this insinuating? What? Yeah, I said, what's this insinuating?
I didn't realize.
Boobs in the Loch Ness Monster just popping out like this?
That's what men like. Conspiracies and boobs.
Conspiracies and boobs.
That's it.
Oh my god. You're right.
That's what gets him going.
You're right. Look, he's having a tough time with this. Look at this. He's up here like, God, I don't know what to do. The boobs. And my boner under the desk. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Hold on, babe. There's more cleavage shots.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, they're important. Also, this whole series has to deal with aliens. I know. This whole thing has to deal with aliens. I'm like, that's sick. Oh my god, I just remembered. Did you hear that the news story? Someone called the police and said an unidentified creature was 7 foot tall in North Carolina? No. No, I did not hear that story. Where is the story? It's a news story or a news story. If this is a news story, I need to know. If this is a news story, I need to know.
In North Carolina.
Or if it's just a news story, I don't know. Someone called the police and said that an unidentified creature was 7 foot tall was in North Carolina. Yeah, that makes kind of sense to me. Like, have you heard of the Miami Mall incident or the Las Vegas alien, the Las Vegas backyard alien? They all sound similar to this thing in North Carolina. About 7 foot tall, pretty lanky, kind of looks like a shadow. Kind of looks like it's already blurry, which is really funny because that's a Mitch Hedberg joke. That's an old Mitch Hedberg joke. He said, "Man," he said, "you know what?" He said, "Man, I think Bigfoot is actually he's just blurry. I think he is blurry." Like, if you saw him in real life, he would be blurry. It wouldn't matter what you did. He's a blurry guy. But I believe you, Xylo. I believe you about the unidentified creature in North Carolina. It's on YouTube. Oh, dude, you best damn bet believe that as soon as we're done with this stream here, Xylo, that's what I'm doing. Because you know I'm heavy on r/aliens. I'm heavy on r/interdimensional NHI, right? I'm heavy. I'm not going to list all the Reddits I'm on, but I do frequent the Reddits of the outer world, right? This dimension we're in is just it's just one of the many things I believe that we're capable of seeing without drugs and stuff too. You don't need any of that to get there. Search up creature appearance in North Carolina. Creature appearance. Okay. I will. I'm sure I'm probably going to get a lot of videos because North Carolina's got some pretty deep woods and some pretty crazy shit out there. Um, we've got some family that's out there deep in like the I don't know what you would call it. It's not really a swamp. I guess it's kind of by the swampish area. Uh, yeah, but it's nothing out there. Nothing, and the stars look crazy at night, and that would be a real fun place to kind of just sit and watch and take in what's going on around you in the sky. But I would probably be a little scared of running into a creature out there. I wouldn't doubt it. There's a 911 audio call of it, and it's definitely not AI. Okay. How recent was this? It's pretty scary. It's pretty spooky there, Xylo. You got me scared. You got me spooked. Like in September. Oh my god, dude, that's recent. That's so sick. I'm excited. That's so sick, dude. Oh man. Yikes, dude. That was like last month, dude. Last month there was a freaking creature running around North Carolina. I think it's probably here, dude. I've heard mad cops outside too the past 2 nights. I wonder if there's like reports of these things like popping up and stuff. That'd be interesting. If there was a sudden mass of them popping up, that would be yikes. Dude, have you heard that one about this dude Xylo? There's a guy. It was just a few months ago. He sees a guy on the side of the road, or he sees a car on the side of the road, and there's like a man standing outside the car, but he's like by the woods, and so he like pulls over to make sure everything's good, and the dude like He said the dude like comes back and has like he's just like acting weird. Like he's like not really slurring his words, but he's like he says he's fine, but he's just acting very strange. And the cops show up, and this dude like uh, ends up taking off on them, and I think gets away. It's very odd, but they said he had like really long fingers, and I was like, what? And then if you go back and watch the video, he does have some long ass fingers. You're like, damn, those some long fingers. And I was like, what's up with that? I don't know, dude. There's all those videos. I love that shit. September was an insane month. Jeez, insane year, dude. It felt like a fucking year with all the insane shit going on. You're right, Xylo. It felt like a year. Honestly, like it did. It felt like a whole year went by in September. Weird. Like a year's worth of bullcrap. Bonkers, dude. But yeah, I love that stuff, and I'm gonna definitely look up the creature from North Carolina. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you know what I think about it next time. Let you know, because I've seen a lot of good videos. Seen a lot of good videos. Um, some I believe are total bullshit. Some I believe are real. When I get into the UFO side of things, you know, some of those are just horrible. Like I'm like, God, why are you post this? This, you know, there's a lot of there's mostly uh, static. You're mostly just getting static, but through the static, there are some really good videos of UFOs and alien stuff, right? They got to throw a bunch of it out there. It's insane. There's not a lot of stuff on it, but I've seen a photo of the car which the creature damaged. Oh snap, dude! Do you see the creature in the video? Dude, it's gonna be scary. I already know it's gonna be scary. Ah, spooky! Oh, what's that idea? Oh, spooky! What's We got one page left. Let me flip this page. Right. By the way, look how tall this guy is. He's so tall, man. Calm down. Oh yeah. Hold on, real quick. We gotta do something real quick. There you go. Double Timberland. You like that? Dude. Oh my god. Man. You ready for this? Tony and Tim. Totally awesome vacation. Tony and Tim. Totally awesome vacation. Check it out, they're my best friends. Timbaland, hell yeah, dude. I know. I was like, check out this dude's style out here with this the one button vest. His yellow, his Easter yellow one button vest. His sparkly lock chain, dude, looking fucking fresh with the ice. I mean, too subtle with the ice, but fresh with the ice. You know what I'm saying? And dude's just classy, dude. He's got the leather yellow pants on to match the vest, and you've got guest appearances by Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. I didn't know she went by Misdemeanor. That's so funny. Did you know that? No. I didn't know that either. Missy Misdemeanor Elliott, Magoo, Genuine. Hello, yeah. Fucking Genuine, dude. Playa, Jay-Z, Nas, Twista, Mad Skills, Mocha, and Aaliyah. Aaliyah. That's Aaliyah. Oh. I didn't even see the other A. Yeah. Aaliyah. Palea. Huh? Already?
I just gave you one. I got one. How are you done before me? Whatever, dude. To Tony and Tim. He got the Easter clothes. Yeah, I know. He does have on. Tim. That was his before church picture. Now, he ain't worried about no creature. Timberland ain't worried about no creature. Ain't much. Timberland worried about. Look at that. I ain't worried about shit, man. All right, man. We did the thing, man. Timberland gonna make the creature scared, dude. Timberland could, bro. If I was in the middle of North Carolina and a creature pulled up on me, and I look into the passenger seat, and there could be one man beside me, I know who I'd want that man to be. I'd hope it's Timberland. I'd hope he'd have his yellow Easter vest on, his yellow leather yellow pants, his subtle yet classy ice, and I hope he would have this look on his face. And he would say, "Don't worry, that creature's not going to get us." And I would say, I'd hit him with the owl from Home Improvement. I'd say, "Thanks, Tim." Put on some Timberland. Timberland fights the North Carolina creature. Tell me that's not getting clicks. All right, Xylo, I'm getting out of here, dude. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you bringing the conversation and bringing the fun. You definitely contributed to the stream, and thanks for all the info, dude. You're the best. Appreciate it, man. I'll see you next time. I hope you have a good night, my man. Peace and love, mate. Peace and love. Ringo Starr, mate. Peace and love. Absolutely, dude. Have a good night, and I'll catch you on the next round. Look out for the creature.